Thanks again for joining us. Go7keys.com. Welcome back again.
Glad to see you guys again.
There we go. So Robert's always great. Let's hopefully, Robert, this is take 2 here. You know, we're trying different angles here because we're really going all over the place here in a good way, not in a bad way. But we're talking about success. We were talking about this before in the pre-show, Robert. So we want to let our listeners know. Make sure they like and subscribe to the channel. But we're talking about college degrees. Not arguing, but just bantering back and forth. Elon Musk recently said you do not need a college degree to be successful.
Correct, and I agree with that.
And I agree with that as well. Now, I'm going to give something that might be a little insulting or controversial. I don't mean it to be that way, but my advice, if you are a smart, driven person, okay, like you are, like I am, you don't need a college degree. Now, obviously, we both have ours, but in hindsight, looking 2020, if you're a smart, driven person, you want to start your own business, in my opinion, I believe in your opinion as well, you don't need a college degree to be successful. This is what I'm going to say though. If you're a person of average or below average intelligence, and I'm going to say that it's nice and as flavorful as I can, you absolutely should get a college degree. What do I mean by that? And we talk about this in a deeper dive. Corporate America, basically the 8 to 5, 9 to 5, whatever it is, it's just a lot of pencil pushing. It's just whatever your boss wants you to do, you do that thing for 8 hours, you avoid the problems and so forth. But one of the things he talked about is he talked about the college degree. Now, Robert, what is your thought about Elon Musk specifically? Not politically, because I know that's just his comments on, this is the richest man in the world, so whether you love him or hate him, that's his opinion, carries a lot of weight.
He's really involved in the tech sector. So with today's platforms, such as social media, YouTube, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, people are able to be as creative as they want and make a career out of something that they may love doing, such as gaming, streaming, video logging, stuff that didn't exist prior before these platforms came to exist. So we're completely entering a new era of technology where the next generation is able to have jobs that we never thought could have existed. So that whole traditional method of going to college, working for 10, 15, 20 years and climbing your way up the ladder, it negates that. I mean, what do you think about that?
I would agree. And in fact, what's interesting, and this is one of the things that I talk about a lot more in my program, but I talk about the importance of sales. And we were talking about this earlier. I think so many people are like, I don't know what to do, you know, should I become a teacher? Should I become a firefighter? All great, respectable professions. I would recommend every single person try sales. Try it for 2 months, try it for 3 months. Why? Number one, it's a good way to make a good living. That's just, we live in reality. You can make good money in sales, whether you're selling software, whether you're selling, I really don't want to see selling cars. I would not recommend selling cars because some people think it's good. I've done it. It is very arduous. It is chaotic, to put it mildly. You will work with some of the craziest people you've ever worked with in your life. I mean, if you want to try it for 30 days because you're a sadist, go right ahead. But when I'm talking about sales, I'm not talking about vacuums. I'm not talking about door-to-door. I'm talking about traditional 9 to 5 sales, software, copiers, whatever the thing is. The higher the dollar value, so when something gets to the point where it's 10,000, 12, 15,000, 20,000 higher, those tend to pay a lot more. Typically software sales and other jobs. If you're selling, little electronic components, for 50 cents or $1, which, we know some people that have done that. Robert, you've done that. Other people have done that.
Yeah.
I've done that, in the past, very, very briefly. So it's not one of my prouder moments, but you do what you got to do. But what are your thoughts on that, Robert?
I would say
when it relates to sales, not electronic components.
I would say.
Or I can see we're going to have to end this. So again, we're going to get Robert's response on the other side. So like and subscribe. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it.